Hey, I'm Mike. Welcome to Outdoor Tech and Recreation. I just having a little update on a couple of little tips on installing skids. Working on 1996 Polaris Ultra 680 and changed the sliders on it, checked the bearings, greased all the parts underneath, contact points. As you can see here, I got a little trick. When you go to put it up, you'll see that these bolts here go in not too bad. You have to stretch it a little bit. But when you finally get to the back set of bolts, which are here, so these are two contact points that actually bolt up into the skid, is that they never want to line up perfectly, and you're always like trying to jam stuff in there. So what I do is I just take a ratchet strap, I attach it to the back, you'll see here, all the way up, because this is nice and easy to get it out after. Wrap it around right to anywhere in the front here. So what you want to see happening is you want to have a little bit of flexibility in the front straps. That's for overstretching, so it doesn't bottom out. All right, because what will happen when you ratchet strap this, it'll just compress the back spring. It won't compress this so much. So what I like to do is I ratchet strap it a little bit, and I'm by myself, so it's a little bit harder. I usually just step on it, put some weight on it, and then ratchet strap a little bit more. If you got someone to help you, have one person put one foot on here, one foot on there, and hold on to something, and you can ratchet strap it down. All you need to do is get it down approximately like an inch in both directions. So front shock, relief it about an inch or so. Back shock, relief it an inch or so. If you do 1.5 inches or 2 inches, then all you're going to have to do when you put it in is you're going to have to release it a little bit to line it up perfectly. And this is just going to make your life a lot easier to work on your skids. Alright, so track installation. Basically, you can see how the track is pulled forward. The actual track wraps around the front of the tunnel. Raise it up enough. You see here how it comes up and around. That's needed because these heat exchangers are a little bit narrow of a diameter for these cross member to bolt into. So what you have to do, second, you see there's like a little indent here. You need to get these in front of this indent by allowing the rub position on the front of the Fairfax or slider to go beyond the tunnel. So loop your track around by lifting up the back end enough. Make sure you shut off your gas and stuff because it'll leak right through your float bowls. So jack it up in the tail high enough that you can put that track around the front. Once you get your skid inside your track, running in your troughs there with the sliders, slide it up front and just try and keep getting it up, 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 up. And then what you're going to do is lower it slowly and guide this in on an angle. It needs to come in just along here. As you can see, sorry for the bad video here. See how this is just a little bit thicker than this position? It will make it into this position. Once you slide that back, what you're going to do is line up your two bolts here, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Once you get those bolts lined up, pull the skid to the back of the skidoo by raising the track and grabbing at like the two positions here at the back wheels where the adjusters are. So lift that up, wiggle it back and forth until you pull it to the back of the skidoo so the track is a little bit taut. Slowly keep lowering that until these cross member bolts line up with these holes. And because the track has been ratchet tied down, so some of the stress has been taken off of the track, it should line up just nicely. You might have to loosen it off or crack it down a little bit tighter, but This will make your life a lot easier. I've tried this many dumb ways before this actually worked out well, and the funny thing is that every time I do this, it's fresh snow. So if you want it to snow, just go outside and try and put your skid in.